That is Thunder right here on your classic metal show with a nice little friendly number called Dirty Dream. And that's from Robert Johnson's Tombstone. And let's face it, dude, we have all had a dirty dream about some chick.
Very much so.
Amazingly, mine are about your wife.
Funny thing, mine are about my wife, too.
And neither one of us is banging her.
I'm doing better lately.
I'm not going to start there because then she'll fucking show up here and fucking beat me.
No, it's getting better.
Look, your wife is the fucking shit.
Beyond the shit, dude.
I love Steph.
I'm one of the very rare men that can honestly say that, like, when I'm a happily married man, I really am. Like, as much as it seems
it's
like
too bad she can't say this.
Right? No, dude, we have a great relationship, dude. Everything's great. Like, and I mean, just the fact that she comes on the radio and does the crazy shit that she does, and I come on here with you and do the crazy shit that, I mean, think about how many other couples would allow that.
Well, and I judge you two by how my phone acts.
Yeah.
And my phone has been very silent lately, which is a good thing.
Right? Nathan from Kentucky said, she'll beat you to death with her titties.
Oof, would I like that?
That is an amazing death.
She's got some great tits.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, I do. I have a great idea. I have photos. I know.
I'm just going to leave it there because my stepson's listening. So,
Dominic, your mom has some great fucking titties.
And here comes the text message.
Those tits, you would be so lucky to find a girlfriend with tits as good as your mom's. I mean, that would be good stuff. And they're all natural. I mean, and perky. I mean, Dominic, come on. When you're out there hunting, just fucking size these chicks up. Bring them home and have them stand next to your mom.
Dominic just posted in the chat room, you two were yelling at each other this morning.
Oh, you two, not me.
We were not yelling, Dominic. We were having an aggressive discussion.
Right.
There's a very big difference.
Enough with the aggressive discussion.
All right,
Dominic, when you got some girl and she's letting you get her hands up that fucking shirt for the first time, you need to size it up against your mom. You need to have her stand, kind of shoulder to shoulder and just kind of evaluate. I'm not saying grab your mom's tits, but just sort of fucking imagine imagine the space between your thumb and your middle finger and how wide you would have to open that to reach around your mom's tit. And then look at the little girl and say, "Girlie, you got some growing to do."
I think you just turned Dominic into an ass man.
No, I doubt that.
When you just basically said that he has to compare any girl he dates, the tits, to his mother's.
Are you going to tell me that you never did that?
Hell yeah, I'm going to tell you I never did that.
I've done that. My mom's got big tits, and I certainly when I was dating and like 16, 17 years old, I was certainly hoping that the girls that I had big old fucking titties like my mom's.
All right, Jared from Subway, whatever you say.
Well, Jared from Subway was raping kids, not fucking moms.
It's all the same. When you have... That's disgusting.
I was going for GILF way before it was fucking popular.
Oh, my God. You got problems. No, I never looked at...
Why?
Because it's my mother, dude.
So what?
She's my favorite person on the entire planet.
Okay, so what? Are you saying that there's nothing about her that could be attractive?
I've never, ever... You know what's attractive about her to me?
Yeah.
She's my mom, and she's my best friend.
You don't think that your dad was getting his dick sucked by your mom?
I do not know, and I don't think about it.
You don't think that
I understand that those things go on, but I never did.
You don't think that your dad fucking sprayed your mom's fucking tits with fucking juice?
I'm sure that he did.
Of course he did.
And my father...
So why would you pretend that doesn't happen?
I'm not pretending it doesn't happen. I'm saying I don't ever look at her that way.
Well,
there's a very big difference.
She's a chick.
Okay, no. There's a very big difference between understanding that it happens and actually trying to picture it. That's a very wide chasm, dude.
Do you ever think about that your mom might have just fucking been that close to fucking taking your dad's jizz and instead forced him up in her, and that's how you got to be?
Have you
never put that in your mind?
Hey, I'm here, and that's all that matters, dude.
Yeah, because she didn't swallow. That's why.
Again, these are things I don't think about.
You gotta put it all in perspective, because how can you teach your now stepson to fuck chicks if you're not gonna fucking
I'm not going to
acknowledge this.
I'm not going to teach him to fuck chicks.
Dominic's mom is very sexual. She is a sexual person. And not in a fucking dirty way, although I would imagine she probably is. But in a production type of a way.
That's how you're going to phrase it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Stephanie oozes sexuality.
Well, I have told her that. I mean, she...
Do you think Dominic doesn't know that?
Again, dude, the question goes back on you.
Okay.
Because a normal person does not look at their mother and go, you're sexy, or you have sexuality. That's
Why?
my mom, and you're
Why?
sweet, and I love you.
Why? Because
Because if you're not a sick fuck...
No, that doesn't have to be a sick fuck.
It
doesn't
you're
mean
a
I
sick
want to
fuck.
No, it doesn't. I'm not saying I want to bang my mom.
No, it does.
Okay, well, how about this? My dad died 2 years ago. Should my mom be out there fucking some other dude?
That's not the question.
That is
the fact
my
that you
question.
can look at your mom and go, man, she's got huge tits. I wonder if she
Why
takes
not?
cum on her face.
Why not?
Because that's your fucking
I don't
mother.
have to wonder. I'm quite sure of it.
All right, you know what? I'm Italian, and I don't think that way because I have a
quite
very
sure of
different
it.
view of my mother and my family.
I don't pretend like my mom was the fucking patron saint of the family.
I'm not pretending that my mother is not a patron saint either.
That's not
I'm
how it
sure
was.
that she did all that kind of stuff, but I don't think about it because that's her life, and my life with her, she's my mama.
Do you
and
think?
I love
Do
her.
you think your mom thinks that you do that to your wife?
I won't get into that because my mother and I have had those discussions because my mom is that hip.
So
okay?
your mom. So it's okay if your mom knows that you're fucking your wife in the ass, but it's not okay if you know that your mom took it in the ass.
Exactly.
What kind of logic is that?
Because she's my mom. She's on a pedestal. I'm Italian. Italian mothers are on a level just below Jesus.
What kind
You
of
are not
fake-
Italian, so you won't understand.
That is the most fake relationship I can
It
even
is not
imagine.
fake.
How is it not fake?
Why do I got to think about it? You know it's happening, so why even bother?
Because you're pretending like it doesn't happen. Because
I'm
you're
not pretending it doesn't happen.
Because you don't want the uncomfortable feeling of actually thinking of your mom taking a cock.
I know. I already know she does. It's not uncomfortable for me. It's just it's like it goes.
How many
it
cocks
goes
do you think
without
your
saying.
mom has taken?
That I do not know.
Do you think the over-under with your mom is 20?
You know, I haven't had discussions with her enough to actually be able to like answer that like in an honest way. But dude, again, my mom, she was very attractive, still is. I mean, dude, she's 73 right now, and people still think she's like 55.
Yeah, I'd hit it.
And nice. But dude, it's like I know that those things happen, so I don't think about it because it's just I know it happens, so I don't care. I'm not avoiding it. It's just it happened.
I know your mom.
Yeah.
And
she loves you, by the way.
I'm sure she does. Maybe not if she hears this.
God forbid she hears this.
I'm going to guess that your mom's number is an under. She's under 20.
You would think
20
so.
cocks?
You would think so.
Because your mom's old school.
She is old school, but she's also very forward thinking, dude.
Yeah.
The one thing about my mom, dude, like she is... and again, she is the sweetest person on God's green earth. I mean, like people say they love their mom, but honestly, my mother is just like so perfect. Her statement to us is always, kids, like to me and Derek and AJ, if I ever fall off that pedestal that you guys put me on, God, I hope there's something to catch me on the bottom because I'm splatting. It's so high up there.
Your mom. Your mom. Let me go with this.
Okay.
Your mom does not seem, and maybe you could tell me I'm wrong because I don't know your mom as well as you do, obviously. Your mom does not seem like the kind that's going to be giving up any ass before 5 dates.
No, she's hardcore. She was a crazy chick. She actually smoked weed with my brother one time. And when I was around, I was like my late teens, early 20s or something. But she admitted, like, you know, when she was in college, like she was like the free love kind of thing.
How old was she when she got married?
Well, when she got married to my dad, that was 1973. So she was.
Is that her first marriage?
No, that was her second marriage. So she was 30.
Oh, 30.
31 when she married my dad.
How about the first dude?
I want to say she was only married to him for just a couple. I'm trying to think. My older brother Derek was born in '67. My mom was born in '42, so she was 25 when she had him.
It wasn't Dave Lombardo, was it?
No.
That dude had rhythm.
Well, my older brother has rhythm, but it's with like hammer and nails. He's like a fix it dude. But no, yeah, she had my brother in '67, and I was in '76, and I know that she married my dad in '73. So I think she got married to her first husband when she was like 23, I think, is like 65, 66.
And your thought is that before that she was throwing it around a little bit?
No, I don't think that, but I mean, I can't honestly say,
but
but
60s. I mean,
yeah, I mean, but she's way more open-minded than you know. She's really open-minded, dude.
So
I mean, she's still
call her up. Let's find out what the number is.
I'm not doing that.
You don't think your mom would answer?
She would not answer that question.
I'll bet she would.
I bet she would not, because you know what's going to happen? You are going to literally have me in a year's worth of hell. As hip as my mom is, if we were, first of all, she would answer the phone if I called her from my phone.
I know she would.
And then if you started asking those questions, you have no. I have to go to the Indians game with her next Friday night. Believe me, as sweet as my mother is, she is also. Don't forget, she's a firstborn Italian. She was born during World War II, dude. She will not fuck around. She will kill me.
I could make her not love me in a hurry.
Yeah, and notice what you don't want to do that because man, she met you that one time and she was like, he is the sweetest guy, like as vile as you are. But she knew, she knew because you know she's actually heard like little bits of the radio show,
right?
So she heard the cursing and everything, but you know she knows how Steph feels about you, how I feel about you. Like we're all so close. Right. So when she met you, she knew that you were this vile motherfucker. But then she saw you at the wedding being like friend Chris Aiken. So and that's why my mom is so cool because she's like he can say fucking pussy and cunt and tits all he wants, but this is what I see. This is the real. She's that lady, man. You know,
and
she's
I
old
did,
school.
And I did play the role at your wedding.
But that's not a role, dude. You actually are that nice. Quit fuck. I mean, seriously, you are that nice.
To people I'm close to, maybe.
Yeah, you got the core nine, but
not to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I've been texting my buddy Jason tonight. We did the beer bottle thing with his wife Emily. I'm like, and I'm telling him like, dude, you have no idea. Like, this guy is the most vile fuck you've ever met, but he's also the most dedicated, incredible friend you've ever met. It's the most incredible dichotomy that you've ever seen.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work in a mental state at all. It really is fucked. Right? You know, because I'll do something like talk shit about somebody's mom.
You know what's funny though? You really didn't talk shit about her though. Even you held back just the teeniest bit.
Well, I don't know. Believe me, if I had some more information, I might go there, but I don't have any information.
My mom is hip as shit, dude. That's all. I mean, seriously, she is. Like I say, she's 73 years old this year, and she's been to, I think it's like 6 Van Halen shows with me, like 4 Kiss shows. She's been to Queensryche Dream Theater. I mean, like,
she has really bad taste.
Yeah, well, dude, I'll never forget '98, the 3D. The Psycho Circus tour for Kiss.
Yeah.
She was, God, what was it? That was 98, so that was 17 years ago, so I was like 22. Yeah, so I was 22, so she would have been like late 50s.
All right.
And I was like, I called her up, I said, hey, Ma, what do you want for your birthday? She says, I want Kiss tickets. She lives in Columbus.
All right.
And she lives like 10 minutes from Nationwide Arena. She goes, I want Kiss tickets. I went, really? And she says, yeah, I want to see the fire and explosions. I said, fuck yeah, let's go.
All right.
So I took my mom to see Kiss.
Nice.
And then in 2000, we went to the reunion tour, and they played a few songs, and then Kiss, Paul Stanley's doing his like frontman thing, like, how you doing, people? And my mom leans over to me, and she says, he can eat crackers in bed. And I went, oh, Ma. I said, Ma, it's not he can eat crackers in bed. It's I wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers. And she looked at me, put her hands on her hips. She goes, I don't care what it is. He can do whatever he wants in my bed. And I went, son of a bitch, man. Like, yeah, come on.
So if I wore face makeup, maybe I could,
You never know.
With your mom?
You never know. She hasn't been on a date in a long time, and she hasn't,
Would she fuck really fat Paul Stanley?
That I do not know.
All right, call her up. Let's ask her.
Ma, would you or would you not?
Would you fuck really fat Paul Stanley?